Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Listen, it's 9 p.m. UK time and it's preview time. Listen, the football is back. The Premier League returns this weekend. And listen, it's been a boring 2 weeks, so to speak, with this crappy international football. But thankfully, that the boredom has come to an end, and we can talk about some real football. And to talk about that real football, I've got Simpy. How you doing, Simpy?
Yeah, I'm all good, Daniel. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no worries. Listen, it's great. Yeah, listen, how have you found this international break?
Very boring, really. Very boring. I think I watched the second half of the England-Wales game, and that's it. I've not watched any other match at all. Not even England's games. Just doesn't really. It's not really enjoyable to watch. I'm just looking forward to the Euros and the World Cup, etc. They're the ones I watch. But other than that, I don't watch these rubbishy games.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. And you know what? I watched the first half of the England game last night, and it was boring. It was absolutely soul destroying. I was just like, really, what is this? This isn't even proper football. It's not even entertaining. But listen, like I said at the start of the show, thankfully that's come to an end, and we've got some real football at the weekend. And yeah, Arsenal, or rather Man City v Arsenal, which is the game that's getting us all excited. And yeah, Simpy, how you feeling about the game?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, but then it's the same thing whenever you play really like Man City or Liverpool, no matter like what form they're in, they're always like a very, very dangerous team. I know City defensively have looked a bit shaky, and even going forward as well, they've not looked as good as normal. I think if we're going to beat them, really, I think, well, we've beaten them before, but I mean, like in the league away, I think if we can beat them, it's going to be a big hit, especially if Kevin De Bruyne is out as well. That'd be great, but we'll see. Yeah, it's still City, like Aniket says. City is still City, exactly.
Yeah. Big up to everybody watching live. Listen, I will get to some of your comments very, very shortly. But I want to ask you, are you confident, Simpy? Are you confident for the weekend, or are you a little bit nervous? Because it's one of those games that it's not a must-win game, but it is a must-win game. So for those of you who are probably scratching your head thinking, what the fuck is he on about? So what I mean is, it's not a must-win game in the sense that last season when we played them in the FA Cup semi-final, it was a must-win game because our season kind of depended on it, getting Europa League through that FA Cup victory. So it was a must-win game. Whereas this season, it's not. Our season hasn't derailed yet. And I say yet because there's still a possibility our season could derail. But it is a must-win game to prove that we are turning a corner. That's what I mean by it's not a must-win game, but it is a must-win game. So how are you feeling, Simpy? What are you sort of looking at it in the same way?
Well, I think in the back of my mind, it's always like, oh, it's Man City. So if we lose, I'd be like, oh, it's Man City. But I think, like you were saying, if we go there away, we make a big statement and put up a good game against them. If we get the win, etc., then we break like our mold of going away from home, beating that record we had before, and then also going away to a top 6 side away and smash them out the water. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Listen, yeah, sorry, carry on.
Well, no, I was just going to say, it's always, no matter, yeah, like I said at the start, no matter how bad City are playing, pretty much like Aniket said, yeah, it's still Man City. So they've had a little break now to recover after that Leeds game, and then they'll come out now attacking. But yeah, like Aguero's back. Kevin De Bruyne will probably miss the game, but they've still got firepower every single area, haven't they, to be honest?
Yeah, big up to everybody watching this live. Remember, guys, do smash a like on this video. Do hit the subscribe button. and do share the content around. And don't forget, there is going to be a watch along on Saturday, so join us for that. We're going on air at 4:30, and yeah, so that's what's coming up. Also tomorrow, I'll possibly, actually, probably not possibly, I probably will drop a combined 11 stream. So I'll find somebody who wants to come on and do a combined 11. So yeah, be sure to tune in for that one too. Simply, the big question that everybody's probably going to be asking is, do you reckon Partey will start? Or do you reckon, if not start, do you reckon he'll feature in this game at the weekend?
That's a trick one. I think we touched on it earlier. I don't know. I've got a feeling. I hope he is starting, but I don't know why. I've got a feeling he'll be on the bench, and then we'll see him come on. But I hope he starts. But I've got a feeling. I don't know, because what was it? He went away. Was it? He got 2 assists, didn't he, Daniel? You were telling me earlier on. Got 2 assists in the last international game he played. Seems to be fully fit and eager to play. It's not hard. How long have we had training though back at Colney? Not long though, have we? For him to embed in the team, because obviously he wasn't able to come over. He just took photos and spoke online, etc. So it's not a chance really to build in with the team like other players had over the summer. So I don't know if he'll be chucked in straight away or if he'll be embedded into the team after a certain time.
Today was his first training session.
Like I said, what Thursday? Yeah, Thursday today, Friday, Saturday. So I don't know. I don't know if he'd be put in straight away, to be honest. But it's the whole thing as well that you were saying about switching to the 4 at the back if we bring Partey in. Are we going to really want to be changing and messing with our formation tactics against Man City? Wouldn't we rather do this against some actually, we've not really got many good chances to do it in the next coming matches because we've got Leicester, Man United. Are we gonna wait until after then to embed him into the team and sort out the formation, or are we just going to chuck him in now against Man City and do it from there? Not too sure, Daniel.
Yeah, listen, just want to give a mention to a few people. So big up Steve, Melina, Khan, who else have we got? Jamie, Omar. Hope I haven't missed anybody out. I probably have, but big up to everybody watching. Steve said he's semi-confident, but it depends on the lineup. And that's the thing, isn't it, Simply? The lineup is going to be key to this game. Mm-hmm. So we need a strong lineup. I'm probably one of the only people that I think that Partey will start. I think that it makes no sense bringing him over if you're not going to play him in this type of game. Now, I know a lot of people will go, but he needs time to settle into the team. He needs time to fit into the playing style. Not necessarily, because Partey knows what his job is. And I'm of the opinion that a good player will fit in anywhere if they're a good enough player. And I do believe Partey is. So I do actually think that he will start. I do think, listen, he knows what his job is. His job is essentially probably going to be on Saturday, man mark Kevin De Bruyne if Kevin De Bruyne is playing. Because listen, I know a lot of people, are still undecided on whether he's playing, but you never know with blooming Pep Guardiola. He probably says he's probably saying he isn't playing just to get Arsenal's guard down, expecting him not to play, and then lo and behold, he'll rock up and he'll be there in the starting lineup. So, listen, mind games are a funny thing when it comes to these kind of contests. You look back at the Arsenal United fixtures in years gone by. Ferguson was good at playing mind games. Mourinho's good at playing mind games. Guardiola is no different. He's good at playing mind games. So I fully expect Kevin De Bruyne to play on Saturday. Mm-hmm. But going back to the lineup and going back to Steve's comment, it does all depend on what lineup we pick. And we have to get the lineup right. We have to get the system right. We have to get the balance right from defence to attack. And I do think part of that will be starting Partey, because without Partey, we've got no cohesion in midfield from defence to attack. There's no balance. But you throw him in there, it instantly brings balance. And I just think it's a risk worth taking, putting him in there.
Yeah, Daniel, just touched on that. You know, Gabriel signing.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what was the difference between him being confirmed and being at the club to when he started against Fulham. Do you know how long that period was? That wasn't that long though, was it? I'm sure that wasn't long.
It was. Yeah, it was, because he was confirmed. Yeah, so he was confirmed.
But I mean, like not like the video call, like when it was actually.
I don't even know, mate. To be honest, it's been such a fucking topsy turvy year. I've lost track of what's happening. You know, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Do you know what I mean at the moment? Yeah, big up Taib as well in the chat. I've just seen your chat. Big up to you. But yeah, I'm not so sure, mate. I really am not sure. To me, you don't need a lot of time. Yes, you do need time to train. It's more important for younger players to train. I get it. But Partey's the finished article. So we can just throw him in there. And he knows his job. Be a defensive midfielder and you know, maybe carry the ball from defense to attack. Listen, that's what he's good at. And I just think you're not going to need to handhold him like you do with these young, inexperienced players. I think you can just throw him in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Well, yeah, just touch on that point. Omar's just done some research and he's just said Gabriel, had one training session, announced on the 1st of September, then started on the 2nd of September. The 12th of September, sorry. So he didn't have long as well, really, after one training session. So that kind of backs up your point of maybe even after just one training session, he comes straight in. I don't know. That's the thing, because I think, Daniel, as well, the reason we got Partey, etc., is because of that change in formation.
Yeah.
So we wanted to change it to like a back four and play a 4-3-3, I think, from what we've gathered from what people have said. So I don't know. That's the only thing I've got in my mind is if Arteta's going to be that bold to try it out against City, is he going to go like, right, we're going to put Partey in, we're going to change formation, etc., etc. Is he going to do that against City, or is he going to wait and is he just going to bring Partey on at some point in the match?
Got a comment here from Grant saying I can't see Partey starting from what Arteta's saying. He's not gonna start him in this game. See, it makes no sense to me to leave him out. You brought him in for this kind of game. You know, we could see that we struggled up at Anfield, at Liverpool, because we had a lack of steel in that midfield that can be a protective shield to that back four or back three, and we lacked a ball carrier with our attackers. I just think Partey is the missing link to that midfield. Not the finished article in the sense that we still need an attacking midfielder. Of course we do. But I just think Partey gives us license to let our attackers go, you know, take the shackles off. So our attackers haven't got to worry so much about defending. They've still got to put in the work rate. Listen, everybody, whether you're a defender, a midfielder, or an attacker, you've still got to defend. Mm-hmm. But what having Partey does, it just releases the forward line, and you can change the formation. You could have Partey, Xhaka, and Ceballos, and then you could have the front three of Willian, Lacazette, and Aubameyang. Mm-hmm. You could even have Partey, Ceballos, and Willian, and then have Pepe, Lacazette, and Aubameyang. So you could actually do that. You could have there's so many different options. You could even, hell, I don't think Arteta's going to do this, but you could even have Partey, Ceballos, Partey, Ceballos. See, the Ceballos is more. I'd like to see Ceballos in that front three of that midfield.
Yeah, that's what my starting 11 would be.
But you could have,
you mentioned.
You could have Partey, Xhaka, and then Pepe slotting in there, and using Pepe as the number 10. Don't think Arteta will do that. I'm not in favour of that. It's probably more likely to be the Willian solution or the Ceballos solution. But then, is he going to drop Xhaka? Because I've seen a lot of people saying I've seen Arsenal fans in meltdown as well, going, "Oh, if he drops Xhaka for Partey, then he's Arteta out and stuff." It's been madness. But you could have Partey. My preferred midfield would be Partey, Ceballos, and Willian. And then you could accommodate Pepe and Willian in the same team. So you could have Partey, Ceballos. It means Xhaka dropping to the bench, but hell, listen, maybe having Xhaka coming off the bench, especially in Partey's first game, just to give Partey a little bit of a breather. And then you could change the formation at half time. You could have, that'd be my preferred. Partey.
Was it Willian and Ceballos? Was it?
No, Partey, Ceballos. Partey, Ceballos, and then Willian.
Yeah.
And then having Pepe, Lacazette, and Aubameyang.
Jeez, man, that's scary.
That would be in a mad attack, wouldn't it? Although I have got a feeling, and I've got a gut feeling that Arteta is going to put in Nketiah.
I'm going to say Willock then.
No. I've just got a feeling Arteta is going to put in Nketiah. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling that he's going to maybe put in Nketiah, maybe bring Laka off the bench. I don't know. I've just got that feeling.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
If you really want to as well, you could drop out. So you could have what I said. So Partey, Ceballos, and Willian, and then you could have Pepe, Aubameyang, and Saka, and then have Lacazette on the bench. That could potentially work.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. The thing is about Eddie as well. Eddie's been on fire for the England under 23s. I think he broke, was it Shearer's record the other day? Was it Shearer's record or someone? Yeah, Shearer's record the other day. So he's on fire for international duty. And then you got Lacazette, who's been on fire in the Premier League. Every single game he's played so far this season, he's scored. So it's like, what do you do? Eddie didn't really do anything at all against Sheffield United. Whereas Lacazette could have probably done better, especially against the strong centre-backs that Sheffield United had got. But I don't know. I'd definitely prefer Lacazette to be starting on Saturday over Eddie, 100%. Pretty much that's always the case. I'd rather have Lacazette starting over Eddie.
Yeah, I would. I don't think Eddie's ready. Sorry,
ready, Eddie.
So I can't believe I just did a run there. I don't think Eddie's ready. Yeah, so Annika's predicting a 2-1 loss.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I can see it, but I just think we're gonna get something at this game. I do think we're gonna get something out of this game.
Yeah, we'll see what it's like at full time.
I'm not reading out Bertrand's comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't reading out that comment. So yeah, do smash the like, guys. Do hit the subscribe button. Listen, you guys are mental. So let's get into the lineup, Simpy. So do you want to go through your predicted lineup?
All right, I'll start at the top and I'll work my way down. I'll do something a bit different this time. So front three, we pretty much already mentioned the 6 that I'd go with. So I'd go with Laka down the middle, Aubameyang on the left, and Willian. Actually, I don't know whether. No, I'm going to go with Willian. I was going to say Pepe because Pepe did quite well when he came off the bench against Sheffield United. Completely changed the game, but it has been a bit of a 2-week break or so, week and a bit break. But yeah, I'd go with Laka down the middle, Aubameyang on the left, Willian on the right. And then around the 60, 70 mark, bring on Eddie and bring on Pepe. Midfield-wise, I'd go with Ceballos a bit further forward. Then I'd have Xhaka and Partey in the midfield, so that front three and that middle three. Then the back four would have. I've seen some new evidence. We've got some pictures, apparently some pictures of Kieran Tierney sitting with distance from this other Scottish player. So it's invalid, this coronavirus thing. So I think Arsenal are really, really trying to get Kieran Tierney to play.
Yeah.
So I'd put Kieran Tierney there, but if Tierney doesn't play, I'd put in Saka. I'm not even going to say Kolasinac. I'm not even going to mention that guy's name. So I'll put, Tierney, but if Tierney's completely out because of COVID, then I'd put in Saka. Right back could be Bellerin. Centre back, Gabriel 100%. And then this is where it's a bit different for me, really. So I know we're playing City. We've got a bit of pace. And City, you saw against Leeds, they pretty much got tackled. And every single time they got tackled in the box, they did like diving. They were diving for penalties, just trying to get something. So David, I kind of want to play David Luiz just because I think it'll be good experience against such a good quality club and good quality of players. But it's just that whole hindrance about him pulling down a player and tackling players. Just be a bit scared about that. But he did a good job in all the cup games he played against top teams like Liverpool. Oh God, do I play? Definitely Gabriel, and then it's a choice between Holding's been a bit shit. You know what? Actually, stuff it. I'm going to go with back four: Tierney, Gabriel, Luiz, and Bellerin, and then in goal, I'm going to go with Leno. But then if Tierney can't play, then I'll put Saka in, and then I've already mentioned the subs I'd make at due time. But yeah, that is my starting predictor. Well, my predicted 11 for the game.
Yeah, it's a very interesting lineup. That's a very interesting lineup. So my lineup, see, I don't know whether Arteta's going to go with a back four. I really don't.
I don't think he will, but
or whether he's going to go with a back three. But I've just got he's just hinting at moving away from that 3-4-3. So I'm gonna go with. I'm thinking he will go with a 4-3-3. So I'm gonna go. Obviously, Bernd Leno in goals, pretty standard. Then I'm gonna go with Bellerin, Gabriel, Rob Holding, and Kolasinac. Just because I don't think they'll get Tierney over the line. I'd like to say Tierney, I really would, but I just don't think it's going to happen. They can't seem to be breaking rules. Not that they're breaking rules, but I don't know. It might happen, but I'm going to err on the side of caution and maybe go with Kolasinac. I prefer Tierney. Tierney would be my preferred option, but I can't see it happening. Then in the midfield, I'm going to go with Partey, Granit Xhaka, and Ceballos, because I think that's because Granit Xhaka and Ceballos have built in that, they've formed up that great partnership, and I think if Partey starts, they can help him out a bit. And then I'm going to go with Willian, Lacazette, and Aubameyang. I was going to go for Nketiah. I know, you guys are going to be thinking I'm mad because I've put Lacazette in over Nketiah, and I've just said previously that I do think he'll start Nketiah, but I would go with Lacazette there because he holds the ball up and he offers more than Nketiah. I think if Nketiah starts, he's just going to absolutely get roasted by Man City's defenders.
Yeah, if you
So
think
I
now
think
as
he'll
well,
go for Lacazette.
they've got Ruben Diaz now, haven't they? Big, scary
Yeah.
Portuguese new centre back. Then they've got Laporte as well back there. Yeah, I think I'll definitely go with Lacazette. Daniel, like always, like we said, Eddie will come on like 70th minute anyway, probably.
So yeah, big up Hayden. Says he's a true Leicester fan.
Yeah, he's changed his name.
Changed his name to the true Leicester fan. And obviously big up Bertrand. And then yeah. So score prediction, Simpy.
Ooh, okay. This is where I'm torn between two scores. So originally, my original prediction that I put down was 2-1 to Man City, but I'm swinging towards a 2-2. I'm going to go for a 2-2, Daniel. I think there will be goals. I hope there's goals, and it's not like a 0-0 or 1-0 win. But I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw, Daniel. 2-2 draw, and I think it'll be Lacazette who'll get on the score sheet again.
Wow. Score prediction for me, and do leave your score predictions down in the chat because I will read some of your chats out in a minute before we end the show. But yeah, my score prediction, I'm going for a 3-2 Arsenal win. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think it's going to be an even game. I was going to say 3-1 Arsenal, but I do think Man City will score. But I also do think that Man City are a bit edgy at the moment, so I'm going for a 3-2 Arsenal win.
3-2.
I think we'll nick it. Yeah, I think we'll nick it. I do think we could get something.
Yeah, so you've gone for a goal fest as well.
Yeah, it's just if De Bruyne is playing, if De Bruyne is playing, you've got to start. You've got to put Partey in, haven't you? You've got to put Partey in.
I don't know why. I got a feeling De Bruyne will be on the bench. I don't know why. I've got a feeling he won't be completely on the squad. I've just got a feeling he'll be on the bench. I don't know why. But if he's not starting, I think he'll be on the bench rather than out the squad fully.
So, Jamie, you've gone for a 5-1 City, 3-0 City, or a 2-0 Arsenal.
What the heck?
Yeah. That's mad. So what score is it, Jamie? Which one are you going for? Because you can't have all three. Let's have a look.
We've got a lot of different ones in the chat.
So Grant's going for a 3-1 City or 3-2 City. So Grant's going for a City win. Amar's positive for once. He's going for a 2-0 Arsenal win.
No way. Is this him? Is someone else typing?
Are you ill, Omar?
Someone's taking his phone.
Let's have a look. Let me see here. All right, so Steve's going for a 1-0 Arsenal win.
Okay.
That could be a possibility as well, but I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. John 1886 is going for a draw.
Okay, same as me.
Yeah, I'll take a draw. I would actually take a draw.
Just depends, because it's going into those next games, Daniel, as well. Like if we could get a good result against City, then it'll help us against Leicester, Man United, etc.
Bertrand's going for a 3-1 City. So Amar says he wants to be positive. Wow. Hayden's going for a 2-2, same as you, Simpy.
So, yeah.
Big up, Irabalze. Hope you're well. And he's also going for a 3-1 City. Wow, that's a lot of you are predicting 3-1 City.
Should see Khan's one.
Khan's going for a 6-1 Arsenal. Jesus, God. Mate, Jesus Christ.
Imagine. Well, actually, to be honest, after the last Premier League fixtures, then anything's possible, really. Anything's possible. 7-2 and 6-1 before.
Omar doesn't want people telling him he's always negative. But do you know what, mate? Don't ever deviate from what you feel just because somebody else is not happy with your opinion. Always stick to your opinion. Your opinion at the end of the day is your opinion. Don't let anyone persuade you otherwise because, you know, if people can't appreciate your opinion and respect your opinion, then that's it. John Wayne's going for a 1-1. Khan says in football you don't know, anything can happen. True. And we have to remember as well, this is a big month for us. This is a massive month for us. And if we can get a win here and then maybe win up at Old Trafford, and I think we're going to lose one of these games.
What do we actually have? Is it Man City, Leicester, Man United, someone else, then international break, isn't it? I think. What is it? Let me check. I think it's Man City. Yeah, Man City, Leicester, Man City, Leicester, Man United, Villa, then international break.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we've got quite a few. Mm-hmm. Do you think we'll actually? Do you think we'll have a good month, Simpy? Do you actually think we'll get
this is it, isn't it? This is probably one of the toughest months we've got. I think of the coming back after international break. Some of our players haven't played, so they've got a bit of a rest. But yeah, the good thing about having this such hard, tough amount of games coming up, obviously City, Leicester, Man United, Villa, etc. Then we've got the international break rest, so we can kind of recuperate some of the players that aren't playing. But I think this is it now. This is kind of like make or break. Going away to Man City on Saturday, that's probably going to propel us then for the rest of the games. Then away at Man United again, home at Leicester. Again, some difficult teams to beat. But if we can pick up 3, 6, 9, 9 points-ish out of those 4 games, then that'll be excellent. But again, it's just setting an example. Really, we want to tell them we can come to your ground and we can beat you now. We're not a joke anymore away from home, but we'll see if we're still going to be laughing at full time, really. But
that's it as well. We got to see if we are still going to be laughing, because it's all well and good predicting a positive month, but we just got to put it into action. Plenty of times before we predicted a positive month, and it's just been a bit mad, isn't it? We've just gone. We've just capitulated, and it's gone downhill. So yeah, big up to the 17 people watching. So there's quite a lot of people watching actually. What we'll do is we will have a quick read of any chats before wrapping up. So yeah, if you want to dive into the chat, Simpy, as well, and
yeah. So after the John Wayne one, Colin said, "In football, you don't know, anything can happen," which is true, especially after what happened before. Adrian, big up Adrian's gone with a 2-1 Arsenal because City aren't the same team. Fair point, Adrian.
Yeah.
Steve's gone with, if we start a back 3, we will not create enough chances to score 3 goals. But if we go 4-3-3, then it might be a big enough surprise that we catch them playing the wrong system. That could be a big shout, that, Steve. Yeah. Play Pep at his
it
own
could
game.
be.
That'd be good.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I think that could work.
And it's like Omar said as well. Yeah, Daniel, City aren't as good as they used to be. The Leicester game was enough to tell me all I need to know. They are beatable.
Yeah,
Point.
they're not as good as they used to be, but I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm not confident. I'd like us to. I'd like us to. And I know I've gone for a 3-2 win, but I've gone with my heart on this result. But my head is my head is telling me something different. My head is telling me we'll probably end up getting a battering. But I've gone with my heart. I've decided to go with my heart with my prediction.
Okay. John said, yeah, if Eric Garcia plays, we have a good chance of winning. And Adrian, we play better against big teams because we play counter-attacking. Let's go. Yeah.
Big up 20 people watching live. Remember, if you haven't already done so, do smash a like on this video. Do hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And don't forget, there is going to be a watch-along for this game at 4:30 UK time on Saturday. We're going to be going on air, going through the teams, going through the watch-along. So, yeah, do join us for that. It's going to be an insane watch-along. But yeah, so do join us for that, guys. And yeah, listen, it's going to be an interesting game. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I don't go into these Arsenal games dreading it now. I go into these Arsenal games looking forward to the game, looking forward to what's going to happen, looking forward to things that's going to, seeing what develops under Arteta, seeing how we develop as a team under Arteta, and yeah, it's not all doom and gloom like it was last season.
Yeah, 100%. Nice. Yeah, you're going into a game you don't know what you're expecting, really. Don't know what you're expecting, but I just hope we give it a good shot, because this, like people have said in the chat, this is our real good chance to beat them away from home now. Yeah, but I still wouldn't write them off because they're still pretty much one of the best teams in the country. But we'll see how it goes. What's we got in the chat? City needs to start that defense. Well, they've already spent $1 billion on the defense, I think, or something crazy like that. If Party plays, we win, says Adrian.
Yeah.
Big up Liam Talks. Brownie says, evening lads, hope you're well. Big up Brownie.
Big up Brownie. Brownie's in the chat.
And Steve says, if Bellerin starts, we'll be in for a tough night. Well, Steve, sorry to tell you, but I am 100% sure Bellerin's going to be starting.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Bellerin, mate. This
He's
guy,
been all right,
right?
though, to be honest.
This guy, though, I don't know.
He's not been too bad recently.
Yeah, until he has a mare on Saturday, and then we're all back to square one with him. But yeah, guys, do smash the like button. Currently 18 people watching this live, so that's fantastic. Yeah, I don't know with Bellerin. I'm still... Bellerin and Ozil are two of the players that when I look at them play, they're still like the hangover players from the old regime. And that's just the way I look at it with those two guys.
Yeah, point, but at least one of them's still playing. So that's one of them is playing, and these wages aren't as high.
I don't know. The way I look at it is that those players need to be moved on. And a lot of people, I can't believe the fucking love fest that is for Mesut Ozil at the moment. My stream.
Did you give him did you send him a gift, Daniel?
No, I didn't fucking send him a gift. I'll send him a card. I'll send him a fucking get out of our club card. But the love fest for Ozil and all the arguments about he was part of the FA Cup, winning the FA Cup in 2013, 2014. I just don't get what this love fest is with Ozil. I really don't. I'd love somebody who's a big Ozil supporter to come on here and challenge me with facts and proper stats, not this fucking stats that kind of make him look good, but I'd love anybody who's a massive Ozil fan to come on here and tell me in a constructive way why they think Ozil should be given another chance, because I just don't get it. I really do not. Obviously, Arteta doesn't rate him because he's practically freezing him out, dropped him from all the squads. You know, the Premier League squad's got to be in. I think is it tomorrow or is it?
I'm not too sure.
Saturday.
Yeah,
is it tomorrow or Saturday?
Do you think he's going to be in it? I don't think he's. If he's not in it, then wow. Can he be re-entered?
Think he's going to be in it.
Can he be re-entered in January? Do you know?
What's that?
Imagine that though. We've got Mesut Ozil. I know everyone always mentions about money, but we've got Mesut Ozil, 350k a week, and he's not in the Europa League squad. He might not be in the Premier League squad. Does that mean is he in the Carabao Cup squad or FA Cup squad? No, not Carabao Cup.
No, he can't. If he's not in the Premier League, he can't play in those competitions.
Jesus, man.
And he's not in the Europa League. So I'm guessing Socrates is in there then.
Yeah, isn't it Socrates, Ozil? No.
So Saliba's not in the Europa League squad. So they only needed they only could register 25, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing the players that missed out were Ozil and Saliba. So obviously Socrates must have been in there, unless they've not registered Socrates. But I don't understand that. I really don't. I would have put Saliba in there.
Yeah, I would have taken Socrates out. He's like 6th choice defender now, really.
Yeah, I would have put Saliba in there. I just don't understand that, to be quite honest. I don't understand why Saliba wouldn't be registered.
Isn't it just because they were trying to get him out on loan or something, and they didn't think he was going to be staying?
Yeah, but now they're going to look a right dick for not registering him because he's not going anywhere. It don't look like he's going anywhere. It's just mad, isn't it? That's just proper insane.
There's got to be some end point to this.
Do you not think that that's mad? What else have we got in the chat, Simpy? I'm not there at the chat. Can you read some out?
Where did I get to? What was it? Don't forget El Neni Daniel, says John, 1886.
Fucking El Neni, that Egyptian fucking waste of space. There's a love fest for him as well. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was like, oh, well, if we don't get Partey, we got El Neni. Yeah, brilliant. We got El Neni. Do you remember that? Right before the transfer window closed, it was like, oh, well, at least we got El Neni. He's playing all right. Fuck El Neni. I don't hate the guy. I just don't rate him, and I just don't think, he's what people make it. And this is a problem, right, with this fan base. And I said this on somebody's post the other, I think it was yesterday. I said that there's too much sentiment towards these shit players, and that needs to change.
Then we got Connor saying, yeah, Ozil hasn't even played a game, so can you say anything? Just let him play. Just let him have a game, which is, I kind of get his point because Ozil hasn't played for ages.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of get that.
And then Brownie's saying, these Ozil fans also say trust the process, yet the process doesn't include Ozil. Hypocrites. Yeah, fair point. And then John Wayne, Ozil is a social media drama queen. That's where he got his fans/followers from.
He is a drama. He is a drama queen, though. He is a massive drama queen.
And then the Revenite made me laugh. He said, "Imagine Bellerin telling Party you want to win too much."
Yeah. Oh my God.
Made me laugh,
That's. Do you know what? Right. That's why, for me, Bellerin will never ever. I'll never ever tolerate him, even if he plays good, even if he puts a shift in. If I was Arsenal manager and one of my players said, "Sorry, your attitude's annoying me because you want to win too much." Doesn't matter whether you're a quality player, whether you're a shit player, whether you're, you're playing well. If that was me, I would be instantly dropping that player. I'd be saying to them, "Okay, so you obviously don't want to win. Then you haven't got the winning mentality. Then maybe football is the wrong career for you." That would be an instant drop. Doesn't matter how good the player was. Even if a player like Lionel Messi said that or something, I'd be like, "You're dropped." Because with that kind of comment, do you know what I mean? That just sums it up. That's just summed Arsenal up for the past decade. That you've got players in that team that are moaning that other players have got a winning mentality. I'm sorry. That for me would be an instant sorry. I would even go as far as pushing for that player's contract to be terminated. I'll be doing everything in my power to get that player out of the club, and I would be like, "You know what? Get out of my fucking club. Get out of my fucking
I
club."
wonder who's going to take him though. Who's got that attitude, especially when he wanted to go to Barcelona a few years ago.
Yeah, I'd just be like, go and watch a fucking fashion show in Paris or something.
Yeah, Khan's comment says, "Yeah, Daniel, you should fight. You should have a fight with Bellerin."
Mate, if I had a fight with Bellerin, I would tell him some home truths.
And the John the Revenite, yeah, Bellerin's mentality is rubbish. He will never be a great right back because of it.
Exactly, John. Spot on. You've got to have a winning mentality to succeed.
Oh my God. Yeah, and then Jahid saying, "Imagine Bellerin on 400k a week and Kolasinac on 600k a week." That's probably what Gazidis would have probably done if he could have had the chance before he left. Give Kolasinac a new 10-year deal.
I don't really want to imagine those players on that high wages. We've got too many fucking players on high wages at the moment, I don't really want to imagine that. What else we got?
Grant's going to be partying when Ozil, Bellerin and Xhaka have all left.
Same here, Grant. I tell you what, mate, I'm going to be partying as well. And I'm even going to do a fucking stream about it as well. So
24-hour celebratory stream.
Yeah. I'm going to, when Ozil fucks off, I'm going to be fucking celebrating like we've just won the league. Do you know what I mean? That's how better it's going to be. When Ozil fucks off, it's just going to be, it's just going to be better for us. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's going to be mad. It's going to be mad. But I am going to celebrate when Ozil leaves the club. The sooner that happens, the better. Because that guy just does not care. He just wants his 350 grand a week. He's not even bothered about playing football. Because like I said before in my other stream, any self-respecting professional footballer would, if they're being frozen out of a team or being frozen out of a club, they would actively look for another club. They'd be like, hang on, I want to play football. We have to remember as well that footballers have a short career. So they're not blessed with years of sitting around doing nothing. They can't afford to do that. But obviously Ozil seems happy enough to do that, which is just utter madness. The sooner that guy just fucks off, the better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, it's almost over. He's almost gone.
Yeah. It's just madness. It is. It's utter madness, mate. Utter madness. What else we got in the chat?
We got just John making some jokes about Liverpool. What the hell? John, I hope Partey batters Kevin De Bruyne if he starts. Imagine all the FPL KDB fanboys ruined.
I think most Arsenal fans are hoping that, to be fair. I think most Arsenal fans are hoping if Partey starts, we want to see him just literally on Kevin De Bruyne the whole game. That's going to be his job. If I was Arteta, I'd be saying to him, stick to Kevin De Bruyne. Don't give him space. And I'll be saying to the other players around Partey, like Xhaka and Ceballos, I'll be saying, don't let Kevin De Bruyne get the ball. Try and stop him from getting the ball. Because that's the key. You know, a lot of people are saying that you can't stop Kevin De Bruyne. You can. You can just stop him getting the ball. And when he does get the ball, just stick on him and don't give him the space. Don't give him the time on the ball to do anything meaningful with it.
And then there was, where is it? Oh yeah, like John Wayne was saying, but they gave him the contract, no one would turn the money down, and then no one else would pay his wages. Fair point. Yeah, if someone said to you, right, we're going to give you 350 grand a week, you're not going to say, no, I'm only worth 200 grand a week. You definitely accept it. So it's the club's fault. But the people have gone now that made that mistake. So hopefully, well, you've already noticed that now from the new players we brought in, the amount of wages they're on, etc. It's nothing like it used to be.
Yeah. What else we got in the chat?
Steve said he'd put Ainsley make the nails on Kevin De Bruyne.
Wow, really? Not Partey?
Nah, he's gone with Ainsley. Ainsley's done a good job, really, of keeping out certain players in games.
You'd not put Partey on Kevin De Bruyne. Partey would be the most obvious one to put on Kevin De Bruyne. You know, I don't see Ainsley. I don't even see Ainsley starting, to be honest. Do you see it? I don't even see it. I don't know where Ainsley would fit into this team, unless you took out Bellerin and put him at right back, or unless, because he's played left wing back. I wonder if he'd be able to fill in at left back as well and put him in instead of Kolasinac.
Yeah,
I'd do that.
I'd see. It depends on the result. I could see him coming on maybe at some point in the second half towards the end of the game. You know, like, I don't know, if we're 1-0 up or something, or 3-2 up, then he could bring some defence up. I think if we're being on Kolasinac, we're going to be. That's if we want to lose the game. Just don't let him cross the ball into the box, and that's it. And we should be okay then. Apart from that.
But do you not think, though, that he could do a job at left back?
You Kolasinac?
No. Ainsley, yeah.
Left back or left wing back?
Left back.
I suppose so, yeah, but I'd rather play Tierney.
Yeah, but if Tierney's not available, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
if Tierney's not available, would you put Ainsley there? Because I'd sooner Ainsley there. I know it's not his preferred position, but listen, if you can play left wing back, you can play left back. In my opinion, it's just, you're just a bit further back. But I'd rather see that than Kolasinac.
Yeah, who would you rather see, Ainsley or Saka as left back?
Yeah, Saka could be a possibility.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If it wasn't,
Arteta's used him, but the thing is, Arteta's never really used him there, has he? It's kind of, the Saka at left back was kind of more an Unai Emery and Freddie Ljungberg kind of selection. I don't ever remember Arteta playing Saka at left back. Maybe when he first come in, until he, while he was finding his feet and getting to know the players and finding the system. But I don't ever remember Saka being played left back under Arteta consistently.
Okay.
With Ainsley, though, I just think Ainsley would be a better fit.
And then Chadwick saying, Daniel, thoughts of the Greek god playing left back?
Socrates. He's a centre back, isn't he? He can't play left back. Yeah, he's a left back.
That's Chadwick for you, isn't it?
I know, Chadwick. Jesus Christ. Hey, Chadwick, have you put Pulisic in your fantasy team yet?
Probably has. I bet he has. He's probably
I bet he has got Pulisic. Yeah, he's probably triple captained him or something. That's insane. What else have we got in the chat?
Grant says, I'm sure Arteta played Saka at left wing back before lockdown.
I'm not entirely sure he has, though. I'm not. I
Wing
don't
back.
remember.
It was wing back. Yeah, wing back he has.
Oh yeah, he's played Saka at wing back. But then if you're playing a 4-3-3, you're not really going to have wing backs, are you? Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm just assuming that we're playing 4-3-3. Knowing Arteta, we're probably not going to play 4-3-3. But I don't see. I just think Ainsley might be a better fit there.
Okay. We'll see. That it all depends about this Teeny and the Scottish FA or whatever it is, and Arsenal, if they can come to some sort of arrangement to get Teeny back in the starting at 11 for Saturday. Otherwise, we might be seeing Kolasinac or Saka. Well, no, actually, we'd probably see. I reckon we'd see a Saka at left wing back, and then we play a back. I think if Tierney's out, if Tierney's in the squad, we could possibly see a back four. But if not, then I think we'll see a back three. And unfortunately, it would be Kolasinac probably at the left centre back, and then we'll probably see Saka at left wing back. I guess. I'm not too sure, Daniel.
It is. Yeah, we'll take 3 more comments, and then we will probably wrap up.
Omar said, "Oh, sorry." So I don't know.
No, I was just going to say, because we're hitting that hour mark now, so we'll probably wrap up soon. We'll take 3 more comments.
Daniel, if we lose, you will never seen a positive prediction from me ever again, says Omar.
Wow.
Jahid's, that's what our predicted lineups are. So, real quick, Jahid, mine was, Leno, Tierney, Gabriel, Luiz, Bellerin, Partey, Xhaka, Ceballos, Willian, Laka, and Aubameyang.
Yeah, and mine was Leno, Bellerin, Holding, Gabriel, Kolasinac, Partey, Xhaka, Ceballos, Willian, Lacazette, and Aubameyang. And that was mine.
And then Steve has gone with, I'd play a 3-5-3 for the first part of the game and get settled in, and then spring a 4-3-3 formation on them to try and catch them out.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's mad. Utter madness. So listen, guys, we have reached the end of the show. Simpy, do you just want to quickly tell everybody where they can find you?
Yeah, cheers, Daniel, and big up everyone in the chat for watching and commenting along. But yeah, literally, it's just YT Simpy on Twitter, Instagram, and then YouTube channel is just Simpy. So I do a lot of gaming and fantasy football, and that's pretty much me in a nutshell. But yeah, cheers for everyone, Daniel.
Yeah, no, listen, it's been absolutely a pleasure. listen, guys, remember there's going to be a watch along on Saturday. Arsenal v Man City, or Man City v Arsenal. I always get that the wrong way fucking round. Remember, tomorrow there is going to be a combined 11, so I'm going to get a guest on to do the combined 11, and on Sunday or Monday will be the review. So do stay tuned for that. Keep liking, keep hitting that subscribe button. Listen, I'm well on the way to getting 1,200 subscribers now, so I'm literally hovering around the halfway mark. So yeah, do keep hitting the subscribe, do keep hitting the like button. Would really appreciate that. Simply, listen, thanks for coming on.
No worries.
It's been an absolute pleasure having you on as always. And Simpy, you're going to be joining for the watch along on Saturday. Not entirely sure who else is joining for that. It might just be what you're seeing tonight, just myself and you. But listen, guys, thanks for tuning in. All have a wonderful evening. And there's one thing left to say, and that is, come on, you Gunners.
Come on.